Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Tad, spiritually oriented psychological astrologer. This meditation on the astrological sign of Sagittarius is an excerpt from my podcast, Mythic Sky Storytime. In this meditation, I will lead you on a guided meditation to connect with an elder to help you develop your own relationship with the archetype of Sagittarius. In preparation for the meditation, I recommend you find somewhere comfortable to sit, either on the floor or in a chair. The meditation itself is about 25 minutes long, so you want to make sure that wherever you're sitting, you can sit comfortably for that amount of time. You don't want discomfort in your body to pull you out of the experience. We'll start with some belly breathing. I'll count you through with belly breaths, and we'll go up and down the chakra system before we go into a guided meditation to help you understand this sign more. For those of you that have not listened to previous episodes, with belly breathing, you want to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And when you inhale, you really want to fill your lungs, fill your body with as much oxygen as you can as I'm doing the counting. You'll then hold at the top of your inhale for a pause and then exhale completely. Sometimes it's helpful as you inhale to think of your belly as a balloon that you are filling. Really fill your lungs, fill your whole body with oxygen. And we'll do that cycle slowly 4 times before we move into engaging with the chakra system. And if you need to, feel free to pause the episode until you are settled. With your eyes closed, I'm going to begin by taking 4 belly breaths. So inhaling through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And exhale completely, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. And inhale again slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Exhale completely, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Inhale again, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale completely, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Last time, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale completely, 1, 2, 3, pause. Now bringing your breath back to a natural rhythm for you, but still breathing deeply and continuing to keep your eyes closed. We're going to connect with the chakra system, the energy centers that run up and down the body. And so on your next inhale, you want to bring your attention to base chakra, root chakra, the tailbone, base of the spine. This is the energy point that helps ground us to the earth. Helps connect us to Pachamama, Mother Earth. Keeps us present in our bodies. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to second chakra, sacral chakra. This is a center that is connected with power and change. Transformation. It's right over the genitals, the reproductive organs. So there's this transformative, powerful energy here. It's linked with our ability to receive and to give. Receptive and directive energy live here. To give and to take, to stop and to go. To move and to yield. That all lives here. Action and non-action. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to solar plexus. This is the center just above the belly button, right below the rib cage. It's a center of emotional power. Sun center, quite literally, solar plexus. How we shine. How we let ourselves shine, where we struggle to let ourselves shine. How we respond to the world around us in many ways, our emotional response to the world is very much part of this center. Where we connect with our emotional drive or emotional passion for things. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to heart chakra, right at the heart, center of the chest. Heart chakra is the chakra in the middle of the 3 lower and 3 upper chakras. It's the center chakra in the chakra system. Heart chakra is tied to our ability to express love and receive love. Compassion and empathy live here, heart center, quite literally. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to throat chakra, the center in the throat. This is the center tied to our capacity to communicate, to speak our truths, to listen to what others have to say, to speak our mind, to question, to ask questions. To give voice to ourselves, to give voice to the voiceless. And on your next inhale, bring your attention to third eye, right in between the eyebrows. This is the center of vision, of clarity, of wisdom, of unbiased perception. And on your next inhale, you want to bring your attention to crown chakra. The chakra at the top of the head, crown of the head. Often depicted in religious artwork as a halo. This is the center that connects us to the divine, to spirit, universe, God, goddess, source, the one, whatever your language is for the divine. This center is your tether. To this oneness, to this divinity of which we all come from. And as you feel yourself connect with the divine, with God, Goddess, Spirit, feel that golden light tethering you from the crown to the divine, to the oneness. And we're going to bring that golden light back through the chakra system and have it encapsulate you like a cocoon of protective golden light. And so on your next inhale, bring your attention down from the crown through the third eye, having it shine out and around your head. You are surrounded in gold light of the divine. Let this gold light clear out any of the shadows in your vision, helping you see your life and the world with greater clarity. And on your next inhale, bring that gold light down through the throat chakra, letting it be a salve to those parts of your voice that have been strained or constricted, held back for fear of how what you have to say will be received. And on your next inhale, continue to bring that gold light down and around, down into the heart chakra. Let it embrace your heart chakra, helping to heal heartaches and heartbreaks, anger and disappointment, resentments and grief. And on your next inhale, bring your attention down and around into the solar plexus, helping to heal challenges you've had around stepping into your light, that sun center, helping to heal issues around personal power. Whether you've shrunk yourself because you don't want to outshine those around you, or you have shone so brightly that you're not giving space for others to shine as well. Let this golden light bring into proper proportion your light, your shine, so you can feel all the feelings, express them, and give space for others to emote as well. To feel all the feelings, but not find them so all-encompassing that you lose focus. Let this golden light help hold you, cradle you. as you continue to bring it down into sacral chakra, second chakra, bringing into balance your receptive and directive sides, for both are needed. Sometimes one is more necessary than the other, but it is in everyone's best interest that we possess both sides of give and take, of receiving and giving. Bringing that into harmony. And on your next inhale, bringing your attention all the way down now to base chakra, root chakra, helping you to ground, connecting you with Mother Earth, Pachamama. Let this golden light heal and soften areas where perhaps you can be too rigid, too stubborn. And let it solidify areas where you can be too passive or overly cautious. Let it help ground you. For now you are connecting earth and sky, the divine and the earth. And you are encompassed, you are held in a cocoon of golden healing light as we move in to the guided meditation. In your mind's eye, bringing your attention to third eye, if that helps. See yourself walking through a field of rolling hills with the sun high in the sky. As you walk, you come upon a beautiful and majestic horse. This horse has appeared to you today so you can journey further than your feet could have taken you. And allow this horse to appear to you in any way you like. Perhaps they are solid black or chestnut. Maybe they're a spotted Appaloosa, or something magical and a horse of a different color. Whatever way they show up for you today is perfect. This majestic beast of wisdom has shown up to you today to take you on a journey. And mounting the horse, you can have the saddle that you sit upon be whatever you'd like it to be, whatever has you comfortable sitting upon the horse. The saddle could be an English saddle or a Western, perhaps you're riding bareback. Whatever has you comfortable sitting upon this beautiful horse. And whether you've ridden a horse before or not is of no matter. For you find you are comfortable sitting on the back of this beautiful, majestic, and adventurous creature. And as you settle in, taking the reins, you begin on your adventure with your companion, this beautiful beast of power and wisdom. And with the wind blowing in your hair, your horse slowly begins to speed up. As you go from a walk to a trot to a gallop, you are running through the fields on the horseback. The horse is running through the fields as you ride upon it with no fear. You look forward as it runs headed for a yet known destination. And slowly the ground begins to angle upwards and your horse begins to slow its pace. Now back to a walk. It's making its way up a hill. And from the summit of this hill, you can see in all directions. And fill in as many details as you want. What can you see from the top of this hill? Are there more rolling hills, or is there a coastline? Fill in whatever scene you want to take in. And taking in the view, you realize you've been so captivated by what's around you that you didn't notice that an old woman was just a few feet in front of you, building a fire, preparing for your arrival. And your horse neighs, shaking its head, and she turns her head and walks toward you. Gently taking the bridle of the horse in her hand, she helps you dismount and silently guides you towards the fire pit, where the fire she has lit is just starting to burn. And as the two of you sit by the fire, your horse is content to be eating the grasses, patiently waiting as you and this grandmother sit by the fire and talk. She has met you here today on this hilltop as a teacher, a guide, to help you connect with your inner wisdom and knowing. For it can be so easy in today's world to get caught up in the mundane and the details of things we must do, that we forget to connect with joy. Sitting beside her as the fire crackles, see what she recommends for you to help you connect with the part of you that is curious, that is a seeker, that maybe has forgotten to explore. What does she recommend to help you reconnect with this part of yourself, this curious, seeking part of you? And if you have been feeling discouraged with your life or the world as of late, what suggestions does she have to help you connect or reconnect with optimism in the face of all the adversity or challenges that you find yourself navigating? How can you find that optimism again? How can you stay curious? Continue to be hopeful in spite of what might be going on in your life, in our world. Are there things you could do that she recommends? Things you could read, listen to, that would help you reconnect with your intrinsic inner optimism that you came into this life with? What might reignite that fire? And if you are someone who tends to overlook what's difficult and remain so optimistic that you avoid or fail to look at the challenges in a realistic way, procrastinating out of self-protection, what does she recommend to bring this into greater balance, greater harmony, so that you can be both optimistic and realistic at the same time, so that you are not overwhelmed to the point of shutdown or caught in the hamster wheel of life, forgetting to connect with joy? How can you bring this into greater balance, greater harmony for yourself? And always remember to ask clarifying questions. If what she's saying is confusing, ask for more information, more detail. And if you've been feeling restless lately, aware that things in your life are at a tipping point of change but have yet to transform, what does she recommend to either facilitate the transitions that you are going through, or to cultivate the patience necessary to wait and trust that everything has its time and place? What does she recommend to help you bring this too into greater harmony, greater balance? What advice does she have for you today? And as your conversation comes to its natural conclusion, ask her how you can reconnect when your optimism wanes, or you find yourself so caught up in the future that you are struggling to stay present in the here and now. How can you reconnect with this elder, this wise old lady on the hilltop? And thanking her for her time. See if there's anything she would like you to do in return out of gratitude and reciprocity for her help and support today. How can you express your gratitude? And parting in whatever way feels appropriate. Make your way back to your horse once again, mounting on this majestic creature that is now full of grasses and satiated, and sitting atop, looking out from the hilltop, Slowly make your way back through the field, and with its belly full, the horse does not gallop this time, but walks through the grasses as the sun, now much lower in the sky, begins to set. And you slowly, as the sky darkens, make your way back through the field. And as the scene fades, you slowly find your way back into your body and back into the room. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Slowly move your fingers and toes as you bring yourself back into the present moment. And when you feel ready, I recommend you grab a journal or maybe your phone and record some of the information that came through for you today, some of your thoughts in relation to this meditation. And what this old lady had to share with you today. Once again, I'm Dr. Laura Tad, spiritually oriented psychological astrologer. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and to learn more about me and my work, please visit my website, mythicsky.com.